Hello, Omis in the Wellness Laboratory. I'm wishing you a happy Mudra Monday. We have 3 in 1 today. And just like last week, it's a two-handed mudra. So we are always grateful for two dexterous hands. And begin on that note. Just grateful for your hands, no matter how they are feeling today. And then join me, the 3 mudra we are going to experience are Vittam Mudra, which is a mudra that really helps with our fluidity, our ability to go with the flow. I find that's very important to our year's end practice right now as the seasons are already beginning to change around us. This Vittam Mudra will be where we begin. We will then move into Pala Mudra. You're going to find that the shapes of our hands ultimately are kind of similar towards our third mudra, Pushpaputa Mudra. Okay, so these words are not so important. Don't stress on the words, but I like to identify this so that you can put it in your toolkit. These are two-handed mudra. Mudra are yogic gestures for our mind-body fitness, right? So join me in a comfortable seat. Maybe if you haven't given your body time for movement and stillness yet today, maybe you watch this video simply listening, giving your body intuitive movement or intuitive stillness, and then come back to actually practice the mudra with me. I honor you. Here's a sneak peek of Vittam Mudra. Option the screenshot as well. So again, this is the mudra for vitality. You want to hold your hands out in front of the belly, palms facing each other, okay? And this is a moving mudra, so that as we inhale, the hands might come apart very, very subtly. It doesn't have to be a big movement. It can also be as big as your body desires. When you exhale, they come more close together. They don't need to touch, but you're following your intuition and you're exploring the kumbhak, the retention of the inhale and the retention of the exhale. Again, floating your two palms facing each other out in front of your belly, allowing them to space gently apart as you inhale. And come back together gently as you exhale. So take another few breaths with these cupped hands and begin to notice the energy as you fill the space, gently expanding the hands. And shrink the space, gently compressing the hands with your breath. Your breath is your guide. Beautiful. Okay, Vittam Mudra, a gentle movement in front of the belly, in and out with the exhale. I love this breath work for connecting with the breath. What are the other benefits of Vittam Mudra? They support your reproductive and urinary health. They direct air to that low back, sacrum, pelvis area, very grounding. It also relaxes our lower back and activates the flow of subtle energy. So that's why it was the first in our practice. It might be your last for this Mudra Monday, and you tuck the other two into your toolkit later because you can learn a lot about your mind body through Vittam Mudra, this gentle, gentle movement. Scooting back so you can see when we hold it at the belly, right? This is the proper placement at the belly. Just moving gently out and in with your breath. Okay, beautiful. For our second mudra, we're going to take those cups and we're going to orient them differently. So your left hand comes at your belly button and the right hand is just floating above it. This is our Pala Mudra, right? The benefits of our Pala Mudra are stress relief. It also supports the reproductive and eliminative systems. So it's really complementary to Vittam Mudra, which we started with. It also cultivates a sense of calm and wholeness, right? So cup your left hand upward around the space in front of your belly and then the right hand facing it just above it. And you can play as well with that space. It can be as tiny or as wide as your energy body, your neck, back, and shoulders feel comfortable with. But this is a still mudra. We are listening to that energetic space rather than moving our hands. So relax your jaw, your shoulder, your back. Try to relax everything towards the ground and focus the breath into the belly expanding, the chest rising, and the crown shining. 3 more breaths together here in our Pala Mudra. Open yourself to receive a state of calm when you take this position with your hands. This is good stillness for your daily practice. Easy to find in the car, while seated, waiting for something, while standing in line. Very natural looking relative to some of the other yogic gestures. So put this one in the toolbox. Take one more deep breath here. And then notice that Vittam Mudra, which we started with, was a water gesture, right? Helping us go with the flow. This is an earth gesture, helping us stay grounded. Again, inviting in seasonality, year's end practice. We need to balance our ability to keep with the change and keep with the self-care, keep with the resilience, the immune boosting, the joy practice. All of these things we need year-round are a little differently managed season to season for most of us, right? So I'm offering these 2 yogic gestures as excellent for this year's end, okay? And if you're still with me, if you're tuning in, if you're giving it the full 10-minute mudra practice with me today, thank you. Again, you're welcome to continue exploring either of these shapes that I've introduced. And here's the third and final one for today. It is Pushpaputa Mudra. And this is also excellent for relieving stress, digestion and elimination. So a lot of overlap in these 3 thanks to the placement in the body. It also cultivates a sense of generosity and grounding, right? I love this mudra. It invokes a sense of offering to others and receiving as offering as a way of receiving maybe energy ourselves. So we're going to take our slightly cupped hands once again out in front of us, upward as if kind of scooping water or air, a very giving intention. And then the tips of your pinky and ring finger will touch. So it looks a bit like that. Everybody's fingers are different, but this cupped gesture is connected at those 2 fingers at the tip. And we're going to hold this in front of the belly once again. Taking a few breaths here to receive Pushpaputa Mudra in your body. And here we can set an intention in our mudra practice to receive or increase our capacity for giving or abundance or generosity, right? So wherever you are in these shapes in your hands, I invite you to practice them often, to practice them here for a moment longer with me today, and to personalize them, which is how we will close this short video. I honor you as a reflection of me. I rub my 2 hands together in gratitude. So grateful for these 2 hands and everything they allow me to do. Grateful for the hands that hold them as we grow in love. And I take first my beautiful Vittam Mudra, just allowing the energy between my hands to settle, and my inhale to bring the hands a little wider, expanding through the body, relaxed jaw, relaxed shoulder, belly, chest, crown, all involved in this beautiful breath-body connection. Gentle exhale, hands come together. One more breath in Vittam together. Taking our left hand, grounding it at the belly button, right hand turning on top of it, left at belly button, right on top of it, focusing our stillness, continuing to move the breath, shifting now in our Pala Mudra, a grounding mudra, excellent for non-attachment, steadfastness, and generosity. Make sure the jaw is soft, the belly is soft, and the heart is shining, crown is shining. What a beautiful way to be here. One more breath. Finally, releasing the shape, letting that pinky and ring tip fingers touch together, gentle scooping up of this space in front of our belly, our closing mudra, this Mudra Monday. Pushpaputa Mudra, mudra for giving. I am open to greater generosity and abundance. And I pour easiest from a cup that is overflowing. Closing your practice only when you're ready by rubbing your hands together. Option to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, cover your eyes. Letting the energy of your hand work with your eyes. Taking a moment to remember that we see best through our hearts. And I will see you next Mudra Monday for just one mudra. So take these 3 into your year's end practice, extended edition today, because we are awesome. It's still Asamasana. Namaste.